Hi, I'm Jonathan Kaplan. I'm here to talk about The Big Heat, Fritz Lang's film noir masterpiece, and this is Trailers from Hell. Big Heat was released in 1953. It was written by Sidney Boehm, and he'd been a crime reporter. Obviously, it was directed by Fritz Lang. I think the casting is very interesting in this picture. It was Lee Marvin's fourth movie. He was relatively new. Gloria Graham and Glenn Ford's relationship, I think, is probably the most interesting thing in the film because she's a typical Hollywood bad girl, and yet she emerges as sort of a heroine. I actually met Glenn Ford in line at a Bank of America in Beverly Hills. My uncle was the movie star Van Heflin, and he and Glenn Ford had been in the movie 3:10 to Huma, so I screwed up my courage and tapped him on the shoulder and introduced myself, and he remembered my uncle fondly. I asked him what he was doing now, and he said he was working on some horseshit television, and he said he had to cash a check because he owed many bartenders and a couple of ex-wives. I think he's a very underrated actor, and any chance you get to see a Glenn Ford movie, it's worth looking at. The most memorable scene, I think, is when Lee Marvin throws hot coffee on Gloria Graham, and Fritz Lang's handling of this is quite beautiful. It's very understated, and the burning coil of the hot plate that the coffee's on tells you more than what would be today's approach. Violence in this picture is truly violent because half of it's off screen, and the depiction of corruption is quite blatant. It's quite interesting. It's very much like what Fritz Lang does. He just cuts right to it. I mean, basically, the police commissioner's playing poker with the bad guys, and the bad guys tell him what to do. As a revenge picture, it's been copied many times, and I highly recommend it.